Be like one of those girls on the internet. What are you doing?
Roll the intro. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a brand spanking new episode of Bitcade. This is episode 32. I remembered, but I have doubt. In this episode, we are going to be talking about the Game Awards. That's right. I looked over there and we switched our topics.
Yeah.
The Game Awards we are talking about first because it is happening on 12/12/19. So if you're watching Bit 1, you are on track. If you are watching the full episode, you missed the Game Awards. You'll have to wait till next month for us to talk about that again. Our second topic, we are talking about Riot being sued for $10 million. It's a lot of money. And we are going to be talking about who has the best controller. We have 10 controllers, and we are going to talk about who has the best one. Joining me is
Ashton.
and this is Bitcade. My name is Ryan. Let's get into it. Man, the Game Awards already upon us. This one kind of snuck up on me. I didn't really.
Yeah, this year's gone by real quick.
Yeah, we're already in December. We already have to vote. There's a lot of stuff that
Where
is
do
on
we
the
vote at?
thegameawards.com. So if you're watching this the week it comes out, you're watching this bit, 32.1, you can go vote still because this is being posted on a Saturday. But on 12/12, it's done. It's already happened. You'll have to look at the results at that point. But you just sign in through your Twitter or your Facebook. I don't know why I'm plugging them so hard, but that's what it is. That's how you do it.
It's an important thing.
It is an important thing. So the first one here is VR AR game. All right?
Okay.
Best VR. This is for the best game experience playable in virtual or augmented reality.
Interesting.
Yes.
Okay.
Asgard Wrath.
Wow. Okay.
Blood and Truth. Beat Saber. No Man's Sky.
They have that
And
in VR?
Trevor. Yeah, that was the whole big update that happened.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And Trevor Saves the Universe. Trover Saves the Universe. That's the
It's kind of like Captain Crunch eyeballs.
yeah, it's made by the guys who made Rick and Morty.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I can see that.
So,
I love Beat Saber. Beat Saber's awesome.
yes.
No Man's Sky is cool, but
I
I feel
think
like you could get lost in like time just for like hours playing that game and
Yeah.
not know it.
I mean, so the thing is that we did get to play No Man's Sky this year. We played it
we
at
played
PAX.
Yeah.
That was our lounge game that was our BYOC game. So is it enough to say now we didn't play any of these games in VR other than Beat Saber. We've never played any of these games as far as I'm aware of you.
Yeah, just Beat Saber for me.
Yeah. So I think our two top games are Beat Saber and No Man's Sky just by the fact that we played those games. I think if we played a Trover, I think it's Trover, Trover.
Yeah.
Trover Saves the Universe. I think if we would have played that game, it probably would be on our number one. But I think for
Beat Saber's pretty
Yeah.
solid. Very difficult once you get done hard mode and up. Like it gets crazy.
but it is cool. You get to wield the lightsaber.
Oh
around.
yeah. Oh yeah.
I think we're leaning towards Beat Saber.
Yeah.
Okay.
Beat Saber it is.
Voting now. You earned a token. Great.
Token of gratitude.
Yay. All right. Strategy game.
Oh yes.
Age of Wonders, Planetfall, Anno 1800, Fire Emblem, 3 Houses, Total War, 3 Kingdoms, Tropico 6, Wargroove.
I don't know any of those games.
Okay.
Cool.
I think Wargroove made by Chucklefish.
Which one looks like it has hot anime characters in it? Let's choose that.
Probably Fire Emblem has a lot of Rule 34.
Awesome.
Are we
That's my
voting based
vote.
on that?
Yep.
All right. I'll give it to that.
Anime titties for the win.
I would have probably gave it to what is it, Wargroove? Yeah, that was in the category. Probably would have given it to that, but with Ashton's logic, I think we're just gonna go with that. Best
Makes sense.
sports/racing game for the best traditional and
Ooh.
non-traditional sports and racing game. Now, Forza not coming out this year definitely helps everyone out because usually it just wins every year. So we got Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled, Dirt Rally 2.0,
Oh.
eFootball Pro Evolution Soccer 2020. Good grief.
PES. All right.
Yeah, but now they added eFootball. F1 2019 and FIFA 20.
God. I'm going to go with Dirt.
I was gonna go between Dirt or Crash Team,
Yeah,
so we're gonna go with
either one.
either one. Which one? We
Is
gotta do.
Crash Team, the Crash Bandicoot one?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Crash wins. On to the next one. Score and music for outstanding music,
Ooh.
inclusive of score, original song and / or licensed soundtrack. Cadence of Hyrule, which is the
Link's Awakening stuff?
it's the Crypt of the Necrodancer, and it's the DLC that it's the separate game / DLC that has all the Hyrule characters, so you can play as Link and Zelda. Death Stranding, Devil May Cry 5, Kingdom Hearts 3, and Sayonara Wild Hearts.
Yeah.
That's the word. I read for a living. I don't. Which one are we going for? I would think that Cadence of Hyrule.
Yeah, the Zelda games usually have a very impressive soundtrack.
And it's from the guys that do Crypt of the Necrodancer, and that game is literally all about beats and music.
Cool.
All right. There we go.
I'm always down to support Link.
There we go. Best role-playing game for the best game designed with rich player character customization and progression, including massively multiplayer experiences. Disco Elysium. Never heard of that. Final Fantasy 14. That did come out with a big DLC this year. Kingdom Hearts 3. Monster Hunter World Iceborne. And The Outer Worlds.
Outer Worlds.
Yeah, I'd probably give that to Outer Worlds.
Dialogue cannot be beaten. 100%.
Oh, God. Best performance. Awarded to an individual for voice over acting, motion, and / or performance capture.
I wish I actually followed
Ashley Birch for Pavarti Holcomb from The Outer Worlds. That's the girl that you literally meet in the beginning of the game. Courtney Hope as Jesse Faden in Control. Laura Bailey as Kate Diaz, Gears 5. Mattis Mikkelsen as Clef in Death Stranding. Matthew Pareda as Dr. Casper Darling in Control. And Norman Reedus as Sam Porter Bridges in Death Stranding.
Norman Reedus.
God.
That's my boy.
Oops.
What'd you do?
I went back.
You broke it.
No, we're good.
Oh my God.
We're fine. We're fine.
Damn it, Ryan.
There's so many sliding stupid crap that they have. I'm actually going to disagree with you.
What?
I don't want Norman Reedus to win this one.
Why?
Because I think that Ashley Birch did a great job as Pavarti in
Pavarti's
the
so
outer.
annoying.
No, she isn't if you actually talk to her.
She always interrupts all of my dialogue.
Here's the thing. I'm the one that is signed in, so Ashley Birch gets a vote.
God damn it.
Okay, just to be fair, Norman Reedus gets in there even more. He has like 7 categories he's in. So calm down.
Because he's so goddamn good.
No, you know what? He's an actor. I give him that. But I don't know. I haven't seen his performance as I've seen him in the other stuff.
Goodness.
Ongoing game awarded to a game for outstanding development of ongoing content that evolves the player experience over time. Apex Legends.
It does do that.
Destiny 2.
Fuck that game.
Final Fantasy 14.
Don't know.
Fortnite.
No.
Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. Now, I think the 2 toss-ups here is Fortnite and Apex Legends.
And
I got it. As much as it's going to hurt to say, Fortnite probably wins this category.
Yes. I mean, well, here's the thing.
They did come out with the big update.
They constantly do change the game up, and even though they haven't made a new map like Apex has, they still way more consistently change their game. So I unfortunately have to say
I'm only going based on the description of the award is awarded to the game for outstanding development on ongoing content that evolves the player experience over time.
It's
which I think Fortnite wins this one.
It's going to Fortnite.
Oh
it's a good game. I just don't like it.
Yep. All right, here we go. Narrative for outstanding storytelling and narrative development in a game. A Plague Tale: Innocence, Control, Death Stranding, Disco Elysium, The Outer Worlds. Outer Worlds. Okay. I think Nate might argue with the Control thing, but
really,
because he actually played it. Nate, No, he can't hear me. Okay, fine, whatever.
Noise canceling.
Based on that, I'm going with The Outer Worlds because that's the only game I played. I was going to get his perspective on whether or not Control actually had good and could be in contention of this, but I'm going to give it to Outer Worlds as well.
Yeah.
We
got some
multiplayer games for outstanding online multiplayer gameplay and design, including co-op and massive multiplayer experiences. What is it?
Irrespective of the game genre or platform.
I don't know what that means. Irrespective?
Interesting.
Apex Legends, Borderlands 3, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Tetris 99, and Tom Clancy's The Division 2.
Oh God, Apex.
Apex gets the win.
Yeah.
All right, I'll take your word for it. Best mobile game.
Oh.
This is for best game playable on a dedicated mobile device.
Like on your iPhone or Android.
Yeah, Call of Duty Mobile, Grindstone, Sayonara Wild Hearts, Sky Children of the Light, and What the Golf. I might vote Call of Duty on this.
Yeah, I
just
hear
because
it's not bad.
Just because of what it is, and I think it's my middle school brain thinking that because I actually bought Nazi Zombies on my iPad, on my iPod Touch, and the fact that this is literally Call of Duty now on your phone and it works pretty well. Like Jameson and I played it when we were down at Disneyland.
I mean, it looks like shit, but I mean, it plays.
I
good.
mean, it's not terrible. It's better than it's like 360. It's like past gen graphics.
It's like maybe 480.
But I mean, on a mobile device, I don't really tell. I don't know. I think I would vote for Call of Duty on this one.
Yeah, I'll agree with you.
Okay. Thanks for voting Call of Duty. Okay, great. Best independent game for outstanding creative and technical achievement in a game made outside the traditional publisher system. Baba Is You, Disco Elysium, Katana Zero, Outer Wilds, and Untitled Goose Game.
I've heard about Goose Game, but I also like that samurai-looking dude right
Katana
there.
Zero.
Yeah,
Katana Zero
like
is
the
a pretty
art.
good game. Yeah. Yeah, it'd be Untitled Goose Game or Katana Zero.
Ooh, what are these both about?
Untitled Goose Game is you're literally a goose and you kind of solve puzzles based around that. And then Katana Zero, I'm trying to think of. I always get it mixed up with the other one that looks almost exactly like it. I can't really explain it. I think based on that, Untitled Goose Game gets it because it's supposed to be best independent game, and I think that is the most independent looking game that there possibly is, and it's so unique. So I'm gonna give it to Untitled Goose Game.
Okay.
By the way, these are like predictions on who we think are gonna win, but also what we are choosing. Most of the time, we usually lose this and we do a terrible job. Just go watch last year's. It didn't go so well. I think I got 2.5 right, and you got 1.5 right.
We actually really suck at this.
Games for impact for a thought-provoking game with a pro-social meaning or message. Concrete Genie, Gris, Kind Words, Life is Strange 2, Sea of Solitude.
I'm going to go Life is Strange.
I'm going to go Life is Strange as well. I didn't play it, but I did see a lot of the trailers.
Yeah, it made me want to play it,
yeah.
and I totally forgot about it after I stopped
and
seeing
now
it
the development team is actually going to be working with Microsoft.
Oh, good.
So there you go. So there you go. Life is Strange 2. Game direction awarded for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. Control, made by Remedy, 505 Games, Death Stranding, Kojima Productions /SIE, Resident Evil 2, Capcom/Capcom, Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice, From Software /Activision, and Outer Wilds.
This is tough because
Game direction. That's the game direction we're voting on. I might have to give this to Death Stranding.
Well, it's basically a giant walking and movie simulator.
Yes.
So it's pretty much all direction, no gameplay.
Yeah. Is that where we're going? Death Stranding? Okay, what's your other one that you're thinking about?
Well, Control seemed really interesting too.
Made by Remedy.
And also Sekiro I played, and that one's pretty good. But it's also like, in terms of direction, you can only do so much direction with a Souls-esque, format.
Yep.
So maybe not that, but I'm gonna go with Death Stranding just because. A lot of the trailers were so captivating. All the scenes are so captivating.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's fair enough to give that as best direction, and it probably is going to win it, along with a lot of the 700 awards it's also nominated for. This one is the Fresh Indie Game presented by Subway.
What?
Presented by Subway.
They have a game?
No, it's just presented by Subway. Fresh Indie Game. Recognizing a new independent studio that released its first game in 2019. For Disco Elysium. Nomada Studio for Gris.
Nomada what?
Dead Toast Entertainment for My Friend Pedro. Mobius Digital for Outer Wilds. Mega Crit for Slay the Spire. And House for Untitled Goose Game.
What are we voting on?
The best indie company, the best indie game. Fresh indie game. So these are games that were created by a company that created their first game
under Subway.
Not under Subway. Created their first game this year. That's what we're voting on. That's who is getting votes right now. I almost might go House, but Mobius Digital made Outer Wilds. My Friend Pedro I heard a lot of good things about.
I don't know.
Are we going to give it to... You're going to leave this up to me?
Yep.
Okay, this is tough. I'm going to give it to House just because Untitled Goose Game is super unique. Outer Wilds is a very close second, but I'm going to give it to House. Best fighting game. For the best fighting game designed primarily around head-to-head combat. Dead or Alive 6, Jump Force, Mortal Kombat 11, Samurai Showdown. I actually played that game because it's on Stadia. And Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Okay, I'll give that one to you.
Hands down.
I'll give that one to you. We did a whole series on it. Family game for the best family appropriate for best game appropriate for family play, irrespective of genre or platform.
Oh, I didn't know that was a family game. Luigi's Mansion.
Luigi's Mansion 3, yeah, because it's Luigi.
Mario. There's no way he's not fucking that vacuum.
Ring Fit Adventure, Super Mario Maker 2.
That is not a family game.
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and Yoshi's Crafted World. We're voting based on it being the best family game.
Yeah, that's not a family game. That's where brothers get grounded for fighting.
Major level 2 I might go Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah.
Because it actually has co-op in it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with Luigi's Mansion. Esports team. Oh God. I'm gonna let you read these ones.
Astralis, CS:GO team. We have League of Legends team, G2 Esports.
Okay.
Wow, they're a big team. They do a lot of stuff. OG for Dota 2. San Francisco Shock.
Oh, for Overwatch.
Overwatch World League, I'm assuming what that is?
Yeah.
Okay. Team Liquid for CS:GO. I'm going to vote G2. Who do you want?
Yeah, G2. They did pretty good this season.
I like them for Rocket League. Vote. Do you want this back? Or you want me to read?
No, read the esports ones. I always butcher them every year.
Esports players, best esports performance and conduct. Sweet. Kyle Buga, Gearsdorf, Sentinel Fortnite. All right, cool.
Oh, is that the kid? That's the kid that won the Worlds of Fortnite this year.
Yes, it
is. Okay.
Lee Sang-hyuk, quotations, Faker.
Yeah, he's League of Legends.
Yep.
Yeah, he's a really good League of Legends player.
Luca Perks.
Even though they didn't make it.
G2 Esports League of Legends.
Okay.
Alexander, quotations, Simple, Kostyliev, or whatever the fuck his name is.
Uh-huh.
CS:GO. Jay Sinatra Juan, San Francisco Shock for Overwatch.
I'm probably gonna give it to the Fortnite kid.
I would too, because he won the biggest tournament of the year.
Yes, and he won the biggest lump sum of money this year.
Yeah, so
and it's even though Faker is good, he didn't make it to they made it to Worlds. They did not win. They got knocked out. They didn't even make it to the finals. So I'm gonna give it to the Fortnite.
You know what?
guy.
He wasn't a little shit about it.
No, he actually still goes to school. Still he didn't get it. Yeah, he was smart with it.
He was humble.
But his mom was actually helped him out on that one. I don't know if you read an article about him, but apparently his mom is making him do schoolwork before he plays the game. So his parents actually parenting to him. Yeah.
Good parents.
Yeah. No, I give it to him.
Kids.
I give it to him.
Yeah.
I respect him. Until he becomes, too
Unless
hot-headed.
he becomes one of those TikTok douchebags.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Let's see. Esports hosts.
Okay.
Cool.
Golden Boy's probably in this one because he always is.
FJ Socks. SJOKZ. Sorry, I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Do you see how terrible this
Can I get an
category
English
is?
translation?
Okay.
Deport. Okay, well that's just mean. All right.
Oh, I thought that was a joke on the last one.
No,
I was
that's
dang, wow, okay.
Deportere. Alex Machine Richardson.
Okay.
Wow, this guy looks like Mark Zuckerberg with better hair.
Paul Red Eye what?
Chaloner.
Okay.
Alex
There
Golden
he
Boy
is.
Mendez.
There's the boy.
There's
the
already.
Golden Boy.
I know him. Duan Candice Yu Shuang.
Wait, scroll over.
Scroll over what?
Oh, the other way. Keep going. I gotta see the faces here. No, give it to Golden Boy. Give it to Golden Boy.
Cool.
He always gets my vote.
Esports
Remember that.
Game of the Year. CSGO, obviously. Dota 2, yeah. Fortnite, League of Legends, Overwatch.
I felt like Overwatch dropped this year, even though they didn't do as much marketing as they were doing. League of Legends did really cool worlds.
Yeah, I'd say it's between League of Legends and Fortnite, just because League of Legends is still had its popularity and it's still so relevant.
I'm gonna not play my favorite. I'm going to vote based on what I think is also gonna win. I think Fortnite's gonna win because there was a lot of hype this year. A lot of celebrities came out to do it.
Their community.
I think a lot of like Marshmello came out to and actually played in the Worlds thing too. Like there was a whole celebrity thing that happened. I'm gonna give it to Fortnite this year.
Same. Okay, I don't need your thanks for voting.
Yeah, it gives me achievements for whatever reason.
Okay, esports event 2019 Overwatch League Grand Finals. Well, I don't know why I said.
Does it say where it was at, or it just says?
Just says that.
Okay.
Evo 2019.
I felt like that was not hyped this year.
Yeah, Fortnite World Cup is probably gonna get it. IEM Katowice 2019. League of Legends World Championship.
League Worlds was really cool this year. They keep upgrading it. Like they had a whole performance happen with these screens were in front and behind the performer. So they would have this the artist would be singing, but then there would be animations happening in front of them and backwards, and then they would black out to make the singer jump around, and then it would show them back again. It was really cool, really well done. I think Fortnite's gonna win this one just because, again, the hype was real this year. So, but I would definitely give it to League Worlds. If they keep it up, they're gonna win next year because it just keeps getting better and better.
Well, there's also the international, which I don't know about. So Fortnite or
what would you vote for?
I only peeked on the Fortnite one, so I can't.
Since we both watched sort of it and sort of saw coverage of it, we'll give it to Fortnite.
Okay.
But I again, Riot, they did a really good job. So
Esports coach.
Oh God,
Eric.
I hate the esports stuff. But go ahead.
Hogue.
Okay.
Nuri Kane Jang or Yang. I don't know how they pronounce it.
Okay.
Fabian Grabs or Fabian. I don't know how to say it. Loman.
I just like how you pronounced him as almost Fabio. So I think he's on the running.
Fabio.
He's on the running right now. I don't know who any of these people are.
Kim Koma Young Yoon.
Nope.
Okay. Didawan Sakshka
Nope.
Merlot. Danny Zonik Sorensen.
That's it?
Yeah.
Give it to Fabio.
Okay.
Fabio won it from us.
All right. Content Creator of the Year. Courage. I've heard of them.
Okay.
Don't watch their content.
I think
Dr. Lupo.
Dr. Lupo's on here.
Ewok. That's the deaf girl that just switched to Mixer.
Yep, Mixer just got her. Also,
Gref G.
oh, the next one.
What? Shroud.
Yep.
I think my vote's for Shroud.
What's the category based on?
Who has made an important and positive impact on the industry in 2019?
I got to give it to Ewok.
Really? Why do you say that?
Just because she made a big, important impact on it. She's a streamer that's deaf. There's not very many of those. She impacts that community a lot, which is very predominant and not very representative. As for Shroud, he wins a whole bunch of awards all the time, and he just did exactly what he did last year to this year. Not saying he's bad. I'm just saying he's just keeping it up.
Good point.
As opposed to Ewok, new thing, new representative.
She's not very new.
No, but like new thing being brought to light, new representative of that community. My vote is Ewok.
Okay, I can get behind that.
Plus, she's now part of Team Blue.
Yeah, can you guys stop coming over because this ladder is getting higher and higher. I can't catch up.
Just think about it. If we did it now, it would be terrible.
Yeah, it'd be like Twitch Junior.
Yeah.
We don't need another Twitch. Stop coming. Locking the doors. Community support for recognizing the game for outstanding community support, transparency, and responsiveness. Apex Legends, which they did an admirable job. Destiny 2, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, and Rainbow Six Siege. Siege is definitely not getting it.
I'm going to leave this one up to you just because you're the multiplayer person.
Destiny 2 was a shit show, and
it's
took them
still very much a mess now.
Yeah, it took them a while to fix a lot of stuff, so they're definitely not getting it, and that's probably because of their Activision-Bungie split. So for me, it's between Apex and Fortnite. I honestly don't know how the support is for Fortnite. The only big thing that I heard that everybody hated about it this year was the mechs, and they took a little long to fix that whole thing, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And then Apex, just weapon balancing, which they were pretty on top of. I don't really know. I like Apex, so I'd prefer to vote for them.
Then Apex gets it.
Audio design. Modern Warfare. Okay, even though I hate the game, gameplay is complete ass and made for noobs.
But that's not what the category's for.
Right.
What's the category description?
It's recognizing best in-game audio and sound design.
Okay.
So, that aside, they do have amazing sound.
Okay.
Control, I haven't really heard much of the game.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of watched a little bit of Nate play it, but what else is there?
Stranding, which...
Yeah.
I mean,
there's some sound design in there when he's walking around in his backpack and you can kind of hear the jingles of the bag.
And him, like,
taking a
scuttling
whiz
down hills.
Oh, that too.
Gears 5, that's pretty decent.
Yeah, that's definitely really good sound design too.
Resident Evil 2.
That's really good sound design. And it's a horror game, which needs really good sound design.
Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice. It was good. Yeah. I don't know. It's
I'm gonna give my vote. I'm gonna give my vote to Resident Evil just because that was the game I played. But I've seen Death Stranding. That might be the one that I would have voted for if I had played it at this current moment in time.
That's what I would vote for, is Death Stranding.
Do we need a token?
From South Park?
No. Oh man, I don't have a cap with me. Hey Siri.
Hey Siri. Flip a coin.
Resident Evil's heads.
It rolled under. Fuck you. What?
It rolled under the bed.
It rolled under the bed. Flip a coin.
Resident Evil wins.
All right.
Let it get this category because it won't win anything else. So.
Jesus Christ.
Rolled under the bed. I've never heard her say that. Okay, what's the next one?
Art direction.
Okay, this is a good one.
Creative and technical achievement in artistic design and animation. Control. Is okay.
The art style is really good.
Death Stranding.
It's pretty good too.
Yeah, but it's not very vibrant either.
It's not necessarily what it said. Just
I
said
know,
best
but,
art.
best art, but it just I don't know.
Let's see what else there is. Let's see what else there is.
Grease. Or
Oh,
Gris.
Gris, yeah.
I don't know how to.
Gris. I might be pronouncing it wrong too, but I know a lot of people like that game too. Very pretty.
Sayonara, Wild Hearts.
That's that mobile game.
Sekiro, it was pretty good.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one.
Link's Awakening.
So is that it? That's the last game?
Yeah. So here's the thing. They're all very different art styles.
I'm looking based on the genre of the game is in and how good they executed that art style. That's how I'm voting. Is that fair?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just trying to think. It's tough.
I'm surprised you didn't go Link's Awakening right away.
Well, it's I'm trying to be unbiased.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know. I thought that was the art style you liked.
Well, it's not the traditional Link style.
Oh, he's one of those.
Look,
he's one of those. I know.
It's very shiny. It's like Tunic.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know.
My two would be Link's Awakening and Death Stranding. Because, I mean, there are scenery spots that are very pretty in that game. Of what I've seen. And how graphically enhanced that game is. I think Death Stranding is really good. On the other hand, on the cartoon style of things, I think Link's Awakening looks very pretty. Vibrant is one of the vocab words you said. So, that's my two. Whether you choose to acknowledge those two, that's up to you.
We'll go Link.
Link wins. Link's Awakening wins. Even though Death Stranding will probably win.
Probably.
Because I just have a feeling because they're in so many categories, they're going to win at least 2 or 3 of these awards.
Okay, we need to at least win one.
Yeah. It would suck if they didn't win anything. That would suck.
Man. Well, it got bad ratings because of the gameplay.
Yeah, I heard you either love it or you hate it. It's like, I don't know if there's really a middle ground there.
So, best action adventure game.
Okay, this is my genre here.
So, combining combat with traversal and puzzle solving.
Yep.
Borderlands 3, I don't know what the traversal would be for that game.
Oh, there's some puzzle solving in there. You got to to take down the boss, so you got to go find stuff to go take the boss down.
Okay.
If I've only played very few of Borderlands, but of the other Borderlands, that's kind of how you play it. So if it's more Borderlands, which is what I've heard, should be exactly the same, right?
So there's also Control.
Okay. This is best action picture. Okay.
Death Stranding.
Okay.
Resident Evil 2.
Okay. Keep going.
Link's Awakening.
Yep.
Sekiro. Sekiro's not going to get it.
Okay.
For me, it'd be Link, Resident Evil 2. One of those.
I give it a Resident Evil.
Cool.
Because that game is really good. And the puzzles aren't difficult, but they're just enough difficult that if you're new to Resident Evil, you won't be completely lost. That's what I like about it.
Best action game. Apex.
Okay.
Astral Chain. Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Are you pausing for dramatic effect?
Devil May Cry 5.
Okay.
Gears 5. Metro Exodus.
Ooh, Metro. And this is for what? Best action game?
Mm-hmm.
Metro was really good. Very pretty game. Can you read the description of the category?
The best game in the action genre focused primarily on combat.
Okay, so combat is...
I'm going to go Gears.
Gears is really good. I'm going to give it to Gears, too. Because Metro does have those very close combat stuff, because obviously those mutant things that are running around. But Gears, obviously, the characters are the enemies are so well done. And then I felt like I wasn't abundantly overwhelmed like I was in Gears 4. And I think Gears 5 definitely did some work on
it. Game of the year.
Oh, wow, this is it. Okay, what is the game of the year?
Control.
Got it.
Death Stranding.
Okay.
Resident Evil 2. I know what you're voting.
No, let's see.
Sekiro. Smash Bros. Ultimate. And The Outer Worlds. Oh, shit.
I know. I knew what was in this category. There are 2 games in here that I even had. Now, as I've told you, Resident Evil 2 was my game of the year all year long. And then Outer Worlds came out. And now I'm like, Now, I've heard some people have been complaining about there have been some bugs in the
Yes,
game
there
that
were.
hard crashes the game to pretty much not allow you to advance. Since then, they have fixed that. There was an update that came out, and it has fixed that situation.
It took them a couple of weeks to get it done, but they did it.
Yeah. So we have to take an accountability. Is that going to affect the Outer Worlds in that aspect of things?
Yes, because
Okay.
it's
Okay.
a complete game, so
Okay.
that will go into the
Because
score.
Resident Evil 2 didn't have any bugs. So
Yeah,
as
but
far as I played.
For me,
But it is a
personally-
remake,
exactly,
and I know
So
a lot
for
of people
me-
are going to be salty about it.
For me, it's even though it's plays completely different and it looks completely different,
Yeah.
it's still you don't have to do it. A lot of the work is already done. You're just remaking the world and the combat.
Yeah, I think the best description of it was, if it wasn't for the original Resident Evil 2, we wouldn't have got the remake.
Yes.
With that said, I think they did a really good job on it, and honestly, I think it comes down. I don't think I can tell myself that this game is worthy. I don't know worthy is the right word, but can't hit that mark because it is considered that remake. Because I also fought for Fortnite not winning Game of the Year last year, not getting nominated, because I felt like that game didn't qualify because it came out last year. Now they've officially hardline said games that come out in December, well, after they make the ballot, anything after that gets qualified for the next Game Awards. So, like, all the Jedi, I think, won't make it until next year. A couple other games that came out
Yeah, 'cause
towards the end.
you got to have at least like over a month of it being out.
Yeah. Actually, no. Because Pokemon wasn't nominated either because it came out after the nominations. So that's also a thing. I was trying to think of, because I thought Jedi came out the same time as one of the other games, and it was Pokemon. That's why that did not get nominated. So those games will get pushed to 2020. Anyway,
So for me, it's gonna be the Outer Worlds, mainly because it kind of breathes some more life back into the RPG genre, especially for console, because we don't have a lot of good ones.
Yeah.
Compared to like PC. Even though it is a AA game, and some people are like, "Oh, it's not even a AAA game. I don't know why it's getting Game of the Year." Well, they were able to use their resources and make something really special. And the amount of humor and amazing dialogue and choices and all types of awesome shit you can do in the game, and just like the little tiny secrets laying around, they put in a lot of work, and I really, really enjoyed the game. Even though I'm a huge Smash fan.
I know. That's why I thought it was going to come down to those two games for you. But you didn't vote for Smash.
No,
You decided to give this to
because
Outer Worlds.
there's less to do in that game. Usually, for like fighting games, they're hard for me to vote on because there's less for you to do.
Okay.
That's just my opinion.
Okay. I think I'm going to give this to Outer Worlds. I later have said that this game definitely was in my contention for this year. I also have not played Death Stranding at this moment in time, and I have not played Control over this time. Though, I have heard, I'm basing it off of the mixed signals that Death Stranding had. The second guessing I had based on watching the final gameplay stuff of Death Stranding, kind of seeing that it's not maybe a game for me. Maybe it might be a Christmas game I ask for one of my grandparents to get me. But I don't feel like I'm going to pay $60 for it just based on what I've seen. The Outer Worlds, I would have paid $60 if it wasn't on Game Pass.
Yeah.
If I paid $60 for Resident Evil 2. Control I didn't get, but Nate said it was pretty good. So, and it's made by Remedy, which I love Remedy. So with all that, The Outer Worlds is going to get my Game of the Year vote as well.
All right. Well, that concludes it. That's all the voting we had.
Yay! And we only did that in 40 minutes.
Hey, yeah. Nice short video.
That bit is always the longest one, and I'm glad we got it out of the way.
Sorry, guys.
All right, on to the next one.